The cost of corruption. How corrupt leaders harm our nation. Solomon's reputation as a powerful king is largely attributed to his wisdom. According to biblical accounts, King Solomon was renowned for his exceptional wisdom and discernment. One of the most famous stories that demonstrates his wisdom is the tale of the two women who came to him, both claiming to be the mother of the same baby. Solomon proposed to divide the baby in two, which prompted the real mother to reveal herself by selflessly offering to give up her claim to save the child's life. This display of wisdom and fairness solidified Solomon's reputation as a wise and just ruler. Additionally, King Solomon's wisdom is associated with his ability to make sound and wise judgments in various matters, including governance and diplomacy. Solomon's wisdom played a significant role in the prosperity and stability of his kingdom during his reign. The Bible does emphasize that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. This concept is found in several passages in the Old Testament, particularly in the book of Proverbs. One of the most well-known verses that highlights this idea is Proverbs 9 verse 10. The idea is that when one recognizes God's supreme wisdom and lives in accordance with his principles and commandments, they are on the path to acquiring true wisdom. This wisdom extends beyond mere knowledge and includes making righteous choices, seeking justice, and living a life that aligns with God's will. So, from a biblical perspective, the fear of the Lord is considered the foundation upon which all other forms of wisdom are built. It's the starting point for a life of wisdom and understanding, according to the teachings of the Bible. Our leaders' lack of wisdom to lead God's people aligns with a common concern expressed in many religious and ethical discussions. The idea that leaders, whether in religious or secular contexts, should possess wisdom, humility, and a strong moral compass is a widely held belief. Here are a few reasons why people may express this concern. Moral guidance. Leaders who lack wisdom may make decisions that are not aligned with moral and ethical principles. Wisdom often involves making decisions that are just, compassionate, and in the best interests of the people being led. Long-term vision. Wise leaders are known for their ability to see the long-term consequences of their actions. Leaders who lack wisdom may focus on short-term gains or popularity at the expense of the long-term well-being of their followers or constituents. Conflict resolution. Wisdom is crucial in resolving conflicts peacefully and justly. Leaders who lack this quality may resort to divisive tactics or escalate conflicts, causing harm to their communities. Stewardship. In many religious traditions, leaders are seen as stewards of God's teachings and the well-being of their followers. Wisdom is essential for responsible stewardship, ensuring that the teachings are interpreted and applied in ways that benefit and uplift the community. Stewardship. In many religious traditions, leaders are seen as stewards of God's teachings and the well-being of their followers. Wisdom is essential for responsible stewardship, ensuring that the teachings are interpreted and applied in ways that benefit and uplift the community. Role modeling. Leaders often serve as role models for their followers. Leaders who demonstrate wisdom in their actions and decisions can inspire others to emulate these qualities. Accountability. Wisdom includes recognizing when one has made a mistake and being willing to take responsibility for it. Leaders who lack wisdom may be less inclined to admit errors and make amends. Corrupt leaders can indeed have a toxic and detrimental impact on society. Corruption among leaders, whether in government, business, or other institutions, undermines trust, erodes the rule of law, and leads to a range of negative consequences for society as a whole. Here are some reasons why corrupt leaders are often described as a poison to society. Erosion of trust. Corruption erodes the trust that people have in their leaders and institutions. When leaders prioritize personal gain over the well-being of their constituents, it damages the faith people have in the fairness and integrity of their leaders and government. Inequality. Corruption can exacerbate economic and social inequalities. When resources and opportunities are unfairly distributed to benefit a corrupt elite, it widens the gap between the privileged and the disadvantaged. Undermining rule of law. Corrupt leaders often manipulate or subvert the legal and justice systems to protect themselves and their interests. This undermines the rule of law and can lead to a breakdown of societal order. Wasted resources. Corruption diverts resources away from essential public services such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Funds that should benefit society as a whole end up in the hands of a few individuals or groups.